March Madness is right around the corner. Many basketball fans may remember taking their favorite school to the big dance in the now defunct franchise created by EA Sports. In this series, we will be taking a look at how the careers of the cover athletes of the franchise panned out. In part 1, we will be covering the cover athletes up until March Madness 2004. I've included timestamps in the description below if you want to go to a specific player of interest. Some quick background info on the evolution of college basketball in video games. There have been many versions of college basketball video games created by various game publishers, including 2K, 989 Sports, and of course EA. The March Madness series by EA Sports might have been the most memorable due to the commentary by legendary commentators Dick Vitale and Brad Nessler. The first game in the EA series was Coach K College Basketball, which was released in 1995 for the Sega Genesis. It was named after legendary Duke coach Mike Krzyzewski, who has led Duke to 5 national titles and Team USA to 3 gold medals. It featured 32 playable teams and used the same game engine as NBA Live, which brought about much praise from critics at the time. 3 years later, the sequel to Coach K Basketball was released on PlayStation with March Madness 98. EA started off the tradition of placing athletes on the cover with Hall of Famer Tim Duncan from Wake Forest. Duncan played through all 4 years of eligibility at Wake Forest and accumulated 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 3 first-team All-ACC, and twice winning ACC Player of the Year, as well as being named to the All-American team twice. He left college as an all-time leading rebounder in NCAA history at the time. Duncan was drafted first overall to the San Antonio Spurs in the 1997 draft. Duncan spent 19 seasons with the Spurs and went on to have a Hall of Fame career. He is widely regarded as the best power forward in NBA history. In his time with the Spurs, Duncan went on to win 5 NBA titles, 3 Finals MVPs, and 2 League MVPs. He was selected to the All-Star team 15 times and was a regular member of the All-NBA team as well as the NBA All-Defensive team. He played alongside other Hall of Famers such as David Robinson, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili, while being under Hall of Fame coach Greg Popovich. The trio of Parker, Duncan, and Ginobili broke the record for most wins in NBA playoff history. Duncan's lack of flashiness and so-called boring personality earned him the nickname the Big Fundamental. Duncan was efficient and effective in his playstyle involving low post moves and mid-range bank shots. He was also a member of Team USA in world competitions, winning bronze at the 2004 Olympics. Duncan retired in 2016 and had his jersey retired by the Spurs the same year. After his playing career, Duncan briefly joined the Spurs in the 2019 season as an assistant coach. However, as of November 2020, he stepped down from this role. Antawn Jamison was on the cover of March Madness 99. Jamison played 3 seasons at UNC, averaging 19 points and 10 rebounds a game. In his senior season, he won the Naismith and Wooden Awards for the nation's top college basketball player, as well as all ACC honors. Jamison was selected 4th overall by the Raptors and would be traded to the Warriors in exchange for his college teammate Vince Carter. Jamison would go on to play for 6 teams in his NBA career, including the Mavericks, Wizards, Cavaliers, Lakers, and the Clippers. He earned 2 trips to the All-Star Game as well as the 6th Man of the Year award in 2004. In 2013, he eclipsed the 20,000 point mark and became the 39th player in NBA history to do so. Jamison retired in 2014 and spent some time as a broadcaster for the Lakers and was later hired by the Lakers as a scout in 2017. He is currently the director of pro personnel for the Wizards. At the turn of the millennium, Steve Francis was the newest cover athlete. Francis played 2 years of junior college before joining Maryland in his junior season. Francis earned all ACC honors in his 1 season at Maryland, while averaging 17 points and 4.5 assists. Francis was selected 2nd in the 1999 NBA draft by the Vancouver Grizzlies. Francis publicly stated that he did not want to play for the Grizzlies due to the distance from his home state of Maryland. Francis was traded prior to the start of the season to the Houston Rockets as part of a 3-team deal. In his rookie year, he was co-rookie of the year with Elton Brand and was runner-up to Vince Carter in the slam dunk competition. Francis would earn 3 All-Star selections in his NBA career while playing for the Rockets, the Magic, and the Knicks. He would return to Houston towards the end of his career in 2007. In 2008, he was traded to the Grizzlies and would be waived in 2009. In 2010, he signed with the Beijing Ducks in China and played in 4 games before leaving the team. After his playing career, Francis invested in several entrepreneurial projects. Unfortunately, after his stepfather committed suicide, Francis began drinking heavily and was arrested in Houston in 2016 for a DUI. As of 2021, he is the current owner of the Houston Push, which is a minor league basketball team in the TBL. Cincinnati Bearcat Kenyon Martin graced the cover of March Madness 2001. Martin went by his nickname Kmart and played under Bob Huggins for 4 seasons and earned national awards for being the top college player as well as Defensive Player of the Year his senior year. Martin broke his leg in postseason play, which ended his college career as the Bearcats' all-time leader in block shots and field goal percentage. Martin would go on to be the number 1 pick in the 2000 NBA draft by the New Jersey Nets. He remains the last American-born senior to be the top pick, a record that will most likely never be broken due to recent history pointing towards teams preferring underclassmen. Martin was named to the NBA Rookie First Team and was second in Rookie of the Year voting behind Mike Miller. During the 2002 season, Martin was able to lead the Nets to the finals, where they would get swept by the Lakers. Martin would take the Nets back to the finals the following year, but would lose to Tim Duncan and the Spurs. Following the 2003 season, Martin was traded to the Nuggets. Martin would play with the Nuggets for 7 seasons, while battling knee injuries for a few years. Due to the 2011 lockout, Martin played for the Flying Tigers in the Chinese Basketball League and was the highest paid player in league history. However, he chose to leave early to attend to family issues. Martin finished his career playing for the Clippers, Knicks, and Bucks before retiring in 2015. Martin currently has a podcast called Neat and Unfiltered with Jadakiss. Martin's son, Kenyon Martin Jr., currently plays for the Rio Grande Valley Vipers in the G League under the Houston Rockets. March Madness 2002 had Duke Blue Devil Shane Battier on the cover. Battier would play 4 years, winning a national championship in his senior season. Battier would also take home National Player of the Year honors and multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. Battier would win 131 games in his college career, which was a record at the time. He would be selected with the 6th overall pick by the Grizzlies in the 2001 NBA Draft. He was selected to the Rookie First Team and made his impact as a versatile defensive player during his time in Memphis. Battier would play for the Rockets, Grizzlies, and the Heat during his career. He was regarded as the ultimate glue guy for playing fundamental and team-oriented basketball. He was most interested in making his teammates more effective rather than being flashy. Battier was also the only player in NBA history to be part of 2 20-game win streaks as part of the Rockets in 2007 and the Heat in 2012. As a member of the Heat, Battier was able to win 2 NBA championships before ultimately retiring in 2014. After retirement, Battier joined ESPN for a year as a commentator. In 2017, he joined the Heat once again, but this time as the Director of Basketball Development and Analytics. He is also the co-owner of D1 Sports Training in Memphis. Drew Gooden was the cover athlete of March Madness 2003. Gooden played at the University of Kansas for 3 years under coach Roy Williams. In his junior season, he led the nation in rebounding and was the NABC National Player of the Year, culminating in a Final Four appearance. Gooden was the 4th overall pick in the 2002 NBA Draft by the Memphis Grizzlies. He was a journeyman for his career. He played for the Grizzlies, Magic, Cavaliers, Bulls, Kings, Spurs, Mavericks, Clippers, Bucks, and Wizards in his career. As a member of the Bucks, he recorded 2 triple-doubles. He last played in the NBA in 2016. In 2016, he returned to the University of Kansas and finished his degree in communications. In 2018, Gooden joined the Big 3 League as a co-captain of Three's Company. He is currently a commentator for the Wizards as part of NBC Sports. The last cover athlete for this video is future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony. Anthony was one of the biggest high school prospects of all time and attended Syracuse for his lone season of college basketball. Anthony led the Orange in scoring, rebounding, minutes played, field goals, and free throws on his way to an NCAA championship. He was the NCAA Freshman of the Year and entered the 2003 NBA Draft. The 2003 Draft is lauded as one of the greatest of all time due to selections such as himself, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade. Anthony was selected 3rd overall by the Denver Nuggets. Anthony, who plays the small forward and power forward position, is best known for his scoring ability. During his rookie season, he became the 2nd youngest player in NBA history to score 30 points, only behind Kobe Bryant. Anthony was named to the Rookie First Team and was runner-up in Rookie of the Year behind LeBron James. During his tenure with the Nuggets, Anthony led the team to the playoffs in his 7 seasons. His best playoff run was in 2009 when the Nuggets got to the Western Conference Finals but lost out to the eventual champions, the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony was then traded to the Knicks in 2011 where he spent 7 seasons. However, he was only able to get the Knicks to the playoffs 3 times in that span, while the team battled through some tough seasons and injuries on the way. Anthony was selected to 10 All-Star teams and was a scoring champ in the 2012-2013 season. He also had the nickname of Hoodie Mello after fans saw his workout videos in which he wore a hoodie. Following the Knicks, Anthony had a 1-year stint each with the Thunder and the Rockets. In 2019, Anthony signed a 1-year deal with the Portland Trail Blazers, whom he currently plays for. Anthony is currently 12th on the all-time scoring list with over 25,000 points. He has also won 3 gold medals in the Olympics for Team USA, most recently in 2016. That wraps up part 1 of this series. Comment down below any feedback you have and who your favorite cover athlete was. In part 2 of the series, we will be looking at the remaining cover athletes, so please subscribe if you're interested in that. Thanks for watching.